This is my fight prediction for Christian Mbilli versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. This will be a very good fight. I've been waiting on this fight for a while now. A lot of people was talking about this fight earlier in the summer. I've been giving myself a lot of time to actually look at this fight, study this fight. This is going to be something similar to what I did against Rayo and Pitbull. I actually had Pitbull a couple months ago. Then I switched during the summer. Gave it some thought about Rayo, but in this video, um, it's kind of the same thing almost. This is gonna be a closer fight than what people realize. I don't think a lot of people notice that, but I've been studying this fight a while. It's gonna be a very tough fight. So I'll break this down very easy. And he's a very aggressive fighter. He's gonna try to fight in the inside mostly. He will throw a jab. He doesn't have a consistent jab where he'll just jab, jab, jab for a whole round. But he will include the jab into his exchanges and his combinations. He will throw a jab consistently as far as overall throughout the fight, but round for round, it's not gonna be just consistent throughout. But he does have a lot of power, very good hooks to the body. I like that he goes to the body a lot. Doesn't really try to head hunt. He does a very good job with distance. Doesn't get too close to well, he gets close, but he doesn't crowd his punches. He always is able to get his punches off. He does a lot to get his punches off, but he always is able to get his punches off in exchanges. And with Derevyanchenko, he'll be able to do that. He's going to have some time to actually get some things going. But Derevyanchenko's going to be also moving, changing levels. And what I've noticed is Derevyanchenko has a consistent jab, and he's a very good boxer in exchanges. He exchanges well in the inside. And also, a lot of times, man, he definitely is on the move, lateral. So a lot of guys, I haven't seen anybody move lateral like this with Mbilli. The closest I've seen, it's gave a couple of issues. Nothing major, but it has gave some issues. That was definitely a difference. But with Mbilli, his speed and power is something that I'm definitely intrigued by. It seems like the only thing I will say is he's kind of inconsistent when it comes to he would throw some straight hands down the middle, jabs down the middle. But then when the hooks come, they are very, very wide. I know hooks are wide, but it's almost like they're wide to above average level, and it leaves him open a lot throughout the fight. And it plays a role. It plays a major role, actually. And with a guy like Derevyanchenko, he's a very good fighter. He's seen a lot of styles. He fights the elite of the elite. And he's seen everything that Mbilli's going to show him. Basically in Triple G fight, but he's not the same fighter right now. Derevyanchenko, he's aged a little bit. I don't think his legs is under him as much as I thought. But I did think he fell off a cliff. But it wasn't as bad as what I thought it would be. Derevyanchenko is going to have a lot of chances to exchange with Mbilli. He can be able to catch him in exchanges. Does he have enough power to knock him out? I mean, anybody can be knocked out. Let's be real. It's very possible that he can do that. Just letting it be known right now. Mbilli, this is his chance to actually go to Derevyanchenko's body. I don't think Derevyanchenko can take the body blows like that over consistent rounds like Mbilli's gonna do, and that can cause a lot of issues. And if Derevyanchenko is not on the offensive most of the fight, I think Mbilli's gonna take advantage of that and just stick to the body, and that'll wear a guy like Derevyanchenko down. And I can definitely see him get stopped if that's the case. That could be a scenario that pops off. That's one scenario I thought about. Especially with the way Mbilli is consistent with the jab. And, I mean, he doesn't jab as much as Derevyanchenko is going to be jabbing, but he will get into exchange as well, though. So it's gonna make for a good matchup, man. I'm definitely kind of like borderline on this pick because Derevyanchenko, he's faced a lot. Not only that, not just based off his resume, but the way the styles match up. He jabs enough throughout the fight to where he's gonna keep a glove in Billy's face. He just has to worry about the exchanges and the hooks being too wide and being in the wrong place at the wrong time, with Mbilli. But I feel like he can actually take advantage of what Mbilli brings to the table, to be very honest with you. I think it's going to be a very close fight. I got Mbilli coming out aggressive on Sergey Derevyanchenko. I think he's going to try to get him out of there pretty fast, early. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, man. I think Derevyanchenko could possibly drop Mbilli, just to be honest with you. I think he could possibly drop him. Not only could he possibly drop him, I think Derevyanchenko could possibly win the fight on decision. And this is a hard fight to actually pick because, to be honest with you, I just want to go with Mbilli and say he going to win the fight. But something is telling me that with what I've been going over, that decision, Derevyanchenko could possibly be what's going on in this fight. Just throwing it out there. It's going to be a very tough fight. This was a very hard pick for me. Didn't expect to actually pick Mbilli losing this early. I'm not picking this because of Sergey Derevyanchenko, even though it's a fighter I like. I actually thought Derevyanchenko was going to get knocked down this fight the last couple of months. But I just see something, you know what I'm saying? That's all I will say about that. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.